Hello, my name is Mark Sabatella with the Mastering MuseScore School. In this video, I am going to show you how to use the accessibility features of the Mastering MuseScore School, and this school is hosted on a platform called Teachable. And really, the same principles are going to apply to other schools on the Teachable platform. So, if you're enrolled in a course on a different school, pay attention. I think the same things are going to apply. You might see some differences in the specifics, but the general ideas will be the same. I am going to be using Windows. I'm going to be using the NVDA screen reader and Google Chrome as my browser. And so also, if you're using a different operating system or screen reader or browser, again, specifics might be different, but the concepts will be similar. One final disclaimer I have to give is that I am not an expert screen reader user. I know something about implementing accessibility and was able to implement some things for my Mastering MuseScore school, and was able to help Teachable get those same things implemented for other schools. But I'm not really, again, an expert screen reader user. So in this demonstration, I'm going to be fumbling around some, and just bear with me, and hopefully we enjoy the journey. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am on the main page for my school, and I'm going to refresh it so you can hear what gets read.
Mastering MuseScore School. Mastering MuseScore School. Clickable banner. Landmark navigation. Landmark link. Graphic. Mastering MuseScore School. Menu. Visited link. My courses. Visited link. All courses. Visited.
I'm going to stop this here. It's reading the navigation, the navigation menu here. And every school is going to have a slightly different version of this menu, but the My Courses link and the All Courses link are fairly common elements that we will encounter. And I'm going to assume you've already enrolled in a course. I'm not going to talk about the process of enrolling. I'm going to assume you've already enrolled, and that's why you're really now wanting to learn how to do this. So I'm just going to get to My Courses, which is how we're going to then get to the list of the courses that you are actually enrolled in. So I'm going to start navigating around using Tab until I find that My Courses link again.
Help link. Blog. Visited link. All courses. Visited link. My courses. Visited link.
I was on the help menu, which was at the end of the menu. You would have eventually discovered that if you hit tab, but I went and hit shift tab, so it took me backwards through the menu. So I'm on My Courses, and now I'm going to hit spacebar.
Mastering MuseScore School. Banner. Landmark navigation. Landmark link. Graphic. Mastering MuseScore School. List with 5 items. Visited link. My courses. Visited link. All courses.
Again, I'm going to interrupt there. So again, we're on the navigation bar, and this page, My Courses, has a list of all the courses that I'm enrolled in, and each one of those has a level 2 header. So I'm going to start navigating through the list of courses that I'm enrolled in by jumping to the next level 2 header.
Clickable main. Landmark. Mastering MuseScore. Complete online course. Heading. Mastering MuseScore. Complete online course. Level 2 link.
So that's what it's going to read for that first course, Mastering MuseScore Complete Online Course. The next course is the next level 2 header.
Clickable Basic Music Theory. Heading. Basic Music Theory Level 2 Visited link.
And then the next course.
Clickable Harmony and Chord Progressions. Heading. Harmony and Chord Progressions Level 2 Visited link.
So there's a whole list of courses that I'm enrolled in. I'm going to go ahead and visit the Harmony and Chord Progressions course. Now, what I have found, I just press the space bar, and sometimes when I do this, I get to a page that doesn't read right away. And to be honest, I'm not sure why. But I'm just going to press F5 to refresh, and then it should start reading.
Mastering MuseScore School. Clickable banner. Landmark link. Back to courses. List with 1 items. Clickable graphic. marksabatala@gmail.com. Out of list. Heading. Level 2 Harmony and Chord Progressions. 0% complete. List with 2 items. Bullet. Visited link. Course curriculum. Bullet link. Your instructor. Out of list. Heading Level 2 Course Curriculum.
Right, and I'm going to stop it there. So we heard it read the navigation bar, which is simplified here. It doesn't have that full menu. It just has a back to the main menu, and it has an icon representing my profile there. You heard it read my email address. And then it went and read a sidebar here, which has the name of the course. It tells you your progress. It said 0% complete. And then it says there was a link for course curriculum, a link for your instructor. And then it went on to the kind of the main section here, which is the course curriculum. And the course curriculum is a big list of lectures. Courses on the Teachable platform are generally divided up into sections, and each section has a number of lectures. And so that curriculum is going to be a list of lists. There will be a list of sections, and within each section is a list of lectures. Now, what I find is that this main page here is not, I don't, it's not as convenient to navigate as I might like. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to move ahead. I'm going to press tab.
Start next lecture visited link.
That was the first button under course curriculum, was start next lecture. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that. When you first enroll in a class, that's probably what you're going to want to do. And that will actually put you in the first lecture for the class.
Welcome Mastering MuseScore School. Clickable banner landmark button back to course curriculum. Menu bar menu item sub menu settings menu out of menu bar. Button complete and continue.
So these are kind of the navigation controls at the top. There was a back button. There was a kind of a gear icon button with some options. And then there was the complete and continue button. That complete and continue button is what you'll want to get back to after you've watched the video or read the content, done whatever is involved in the particular lecture you're on. So we are in a lecture right now called Welcome. You heard it read Welcome. This page then, and every lecture is going to be set up the same way. It has that navigation bar at the top, and then there is a sidebar that is a course curriculum sidebar, and then there is the main content. So I'm going to first make sure I'm at the beginning here. I'm going to go to the previous landmark.
No previous landmark.
Okay, great. So I'm still in that navigation landmark. Now I'm going to go to the next landmark.
Navigation landmark harmony and chord progressions heading level 2.
So I called that first thing the navigation landmark where I was, but I guess it's not technically a navigation landmark. Let me actually hear what it's called. I'm gonna go back to the previous landmark again.
Banner landmark back to course curriculum.
Okay, so it's the banner landmark is what's at the top there. So next I'll go again to the next landmark.
Navigation landmark harmony and chord progressions heading level 2.
So harmony and chord progressions is the name of the course, level 2. So that is a level 2. Now I believe this is a sidebar now listing all the sections and all the lectures within those sections. So I think that the names of the sections are level 3. I'm going to go to the first level 3 heading and check that out.
Introduction heading level 3.
Yep. And now I'm going to go to the next section.
Basic principles heading level 3.
Great. So each of these sections, these level 3 sections, has within it a list of lectures. So let me actually go and check out what some of these are.
List with 13 items overview, 541, link.
So it was telling me that list had 13 items because there's 13 lectures in that section. And the first one was called Overview, 541. That's the time of the video. Most of the lectures are going to be video based, not all. It depends on the school, depends on the teacher, depends on the course, but a lot of the courses will be video based. So if you hear a number read after the name of a lecture, it's telling you how long the video for that course is. All right, I'm going to go on to the next lecture.
Harmonic rhythm, 7 o'clock, link.
7 o'clock. So it's 7:00, meaning it's really 7 minutes 0.00 seconds, then it chose to read it like a time. So now we know that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump to that because right now we're on the welcome lesson. I want to jump to a real lesson. So harmonic rhythm is fine. I'm going to jump straight to that rhythm, to that lesson now. So I did it. You don't hear anything. So again, as I said, sometimes pages don't seem to want to read right away, and I can't tell you why, but I'm just going to refresh the page.
Harmonic Rhythm Mastering MuseScore School. Clickable banner landmark button back to course curriculum.
So I'm in the banner again. And so the banner again has, let me just press tab at this point.
Settings menu sub-menu 1 of 1.
And then again,
Previous lecture button.
and then again.
Complete and continue button.
Okay, so in this banner at the top of each page is a previous lecture and a complete and continue. So this is normally how you would go through. I was showing you how to get to that list of lectures because sometimes it can be interesting to look at that lecture, but sometimes you just want to go through one at a time. So that's complete and continue. We're still in the banner. I'm going to go to the next landmark now, which is going to be that navigation landmark again.
Navigation landmark harmony and chord progressions heading level 2.
So this time, instead of actually checking out the navigation landmark, let's check out the actual main content by going to the next landmark.
Main landmark harmonic rhythm heading level 2.
So again, these are both level 2. So if you're more comfortable browsing by headings, level 2 headings are going to be what you're going to want to get between the navigation and the main content. So harmonic rhythm was the name of this lecture, and that's what it just read. So now I'm just going to start navigating around here, and I think I'm just going to use tab.
Clickable video thumbnail graphic clickable play video, harmonic rhythm.webm button clickable play video 7 o'clock midnight play bar slider clickable mute button mute clickable show setting.
All right, I'm stopping it there. We are in a video, a video widget here, right? I believe it is the case that if I now press spacebar, it will start playing. I'm not entirely sure at this point if when it started reading, if it moved um, uh, the focus somewhere else, but let's find out. I'm going to press spacebar and see if it starts playing the video. Basic principles, harmonic rhythm. In this lesson, we're going to talk about chord progressions. That's me.
Play video, play video.
So that was me. That was the video playing, and now we're back to me live. Okay, so we are. That is how you can access the video, and maybe some lessons might have text before the video. There might be other elements, but a lot of my lectures are just mostly based on just there being one main video in there. But I'm going to now start just going through the rest so you can hear what else is going on here. I'm going to press tab.
Play bar slider 2407.
So there's a slider. So like many video widgets, you'll have a way to 07 is where we are. We're 0 minutes 7 seconds into this thing.
Clickable mute button mute.
The next thing is a mute button.
Volume slider 100 volume slider.
And then a volume slider, obviously.
Clickable show settings menu button collapsed show settings menu.
And then show settings.
Clickable full screen button full screen.
Full screen button. All right, so now at this point we are basically about to leave the video, and so if there's other content, you're going to find out about that.
Frame clickable rewind button.
So this frame that it's talking about here, this is specific to my course. There's another widget here that it actually contains a musical example that you can play. And that was a rewind button. Let's go ahead to the play button.
Toggle play button.
There we go, play button. So I think if I press the play button, it might actually play the example. And sure enough, it did. All right. So, but this, I will say for the benefit of people who are in my school, that although it'll play the examples, it's not going to read the text that goes with those examples. So you're going to want to load those examples into MuseScore, and I'll have a separate lesson for you about that. Let me just keep navigating here.
Set loop button.
All right, so at this point, if I keep pressing tab, we're just going to go through this widget. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to leave this widget. And to be honest, I'm not totally sure how you leave a widget in NVDA, but I do know, if you know, you can figure that out yourself. But I'm going to go to the next heading here.
Clickable discussion heading level 3.
That's the next thing. And discussion is a teachable feature. So a lot of lectures in a lot of courses on a lot of schools will have a discussion area. So we're in the discussion area. That's a level 3 heading. And now I'll start pressing tab so you can hear what's going on.
Main landmark. Comment box, edit multi-line, leave a comment.
So this is where you would then be able to leave your comment and type in something. Now that the cursor is in there, I'm not sure that tab is going to work for me.
Add image graphic link.
Oh, good, it did. And so it allows you, the add image allows you to add an image, of course. Tab again.
Post comment button.
There you go. You'll want that one, of course. And then you can also, if I keep tabbing, you'll get to see other people's comments.
Reply link.
Oh, that was a reply to the next comment, I guess.
Link.
And that's to get a link to the next comment. Hopefully it's going to actually read the next comment next.
Reply link.
Oh, wow. So apparently it's taking me through these reply buttons, but it does not seem to be reading those comments. So maybe you know of another shortcut that will get you there. I'm using tab and it's not making me happy.
Reply link. Post comment. Reply link.
Somewhere in there might be let me try NVDA up.
4 months ago. Colleen Vanderhook.
Okay, Colleen Vanderhook is the person who posted this comment.
Graphic Colleen Vanderhook.
Okay.
Colleen Vanderhook. 4 months ago. Link reply. Link. Did you mean it is common for chords to last one or more measures?
Okay, so tab obviously was actually taking me from one comment to the other, but never actually read the comment. So in my case, I needed NVDA down arrow to read the comment itself. So maybe this is obvious to people who are screen reader experts, but again, I'm not. So the content of the rest of the lecture is totally dependent on the particular course, and some of them will have text, some of them might have multiple videos, but that's how you basically get around. You'll see a navigation landmark that has that list of all the sections and lectures. You'll have a main landmark, which is where all the content is. Probably there will be a video in there. Perhaps there will be a discussion area in there, and everything else. And that video is Teachable's own widget. So it's not YouTube, unless people put YouTube videos in their courses, and some people do. But the specific controls that you heard there were Teachable's widget. So a lot of Teachable courses will use those same controls. So now that I've gone through this lesson, I want to get back to the banner so I can press complete and continue. So I think I'm going to do that by going to previous landmark.
Navigation landmark, harmony and chord progressions heading level 2.
And then again, previous landmark.
Banner landmark, back to course curriculum button.
Great. So now I can find that complete and continue button.
Settings menu, previous lecture, complete and continue button.
There we go. And now I can press that. Once again, when I press complete and continue, it did not immediately read anything, but it has loaded the next lecture. And if I refresh the screen,
chord and non-chord tones, Mastering MuseScore School. Clickable banner landmark button, back to course curriculum.
So we are now in the next lecture, and it's going to have the same structure as the previous one. So that is the basic structure of these lectures. Again, you've got a banner landmark at the top that lets you go from to the previous lecture, or to complete this lecture, move to the next. It had that back button there, and then we have the next landmark is a navigation landmark that lists the sections, and within the sections, the lectures. And then we have the main landmark, which is where the actual content is, and most likely that content will include a video, and we saw how those controls worked, and it may include a discussion area, and we saw a little bit about how those controls work. So that is what I know to show you about accessibility on within to navigate through these courses on Teachable. So I hope you have found this useful, and by all means, see if you can leave me a comment and let me know if there's things that you discover that are maybe not working as well as you can, and we can forward them to the Teachable people to try to improve. Or if there's things that I didn't describe as well as I could that you think you can describe better, let me know, and we'll just add that to the to this add this to this lecture. So again, I hope you found this useful, and enjoy the course.